We are inside Reserve, one of the coolest and most anticipated places to open in downtown Grand Rapids. We're here with Betsy DeVos, chairman of the WinQuest Group. Betsy, we're really excited about Reserve. It's a wine bar. Can you just tell us a little bit about it?
I'd love to, Rachel. Reserve is a wine bar, and it's going to focus and specialize in a wide variety of wines. We have a Cruvinet system, which we'll look at, and it has over 100 bottles on tap, so to speak.
Wow.
It does, and so you can order a wide range of wines by the glass, and you can keep the wine fresh for 2 or 3 weeks.
Wow.
We also have a really great feature up in the front called a charcuterie, where we're slicing different meats and cheeses to go along with the wines. We'll have a wide variety of flights of wines to taste different wines and figure out which kind of wine, which variety, and then which vineyard you really like of the wine.
It's kind of fun to sample.
It's going to be a learning. Yes, it's going to be a really great spot to learn about wine, enjoy fine wine, and have great food to go along with it.
That's wonderful. Right now we are in the main entry of Reserve, but there's a second floor for dining as well, and an outside.
An outdoor dining terrace off the back in the second floor, and another private room that could be booked for private dinners and wine tastings. Also a lovely wine tasting room down in the lower level, where we also have the old vault door from the bank that was originally in this building.
This building is located on Monroe and Lyon in downtown Grand Rapids, and it's a building that's been here for actually a long time. I understand it was once a bank, or at least a bank when it was built.
It was. It was built in the early 1900s, finished in 1917, and it was a bank. And we don't know how long exactly it remained a bank, but interesting features about the building. All of the windows were the actual size of the windows when the building was built.
Really?
Now, all of them have been replaced, but for a building of this age to have the size window openings that this building has was truly unique.
It is beautiful. The design is just, there's a lot of care that obviously went into making this a really top-notch place.
It was a great, really great space to be able to work with. It's a small footprint, so there was a lot of challenge in figuring out how both wait staff and patrons could coexist and do that well. But I think it's a wonderful blend of the old architectural elements, including some of the marble wainscoting, the coffered ceiling, some of the moldings up there are all of the original, and married with modern features that you can see all around us.
I think one of the most eye-catching things in the wine bar is, of course, what you have.
Well, open water,
above.
Of course, is right there.
This is Art Prize, the winner of Art Prize in 2009.
Indeed, indeed.
Wow.
And when we were designing the space, we had no idea that it would literally lay in there like it was meant to be. So it's really been fun to see it there in a great new spot, and for people to be able to come and enjoy it.
You know, it's in a good spot because it's right above the wine system, so maybe we should look a little bit closer at that. We're here at the bar with Betsy and Allie Merrick, the Wine Relations Director at Reserve, and you have quite a selection here.
We do. We have actually over 200 different wines available for tasting.
Wow, amazing. And you have this flight that you've prepared?
Yes, you can take many flights here. One of the flights you can take happens to be a red one, and this one from all over the world. This is a Cabernet from Napa, and next to it we have a glass of Sangiovese. It's Chianti from Italy, and then thirdly we have a Malbec, and that's from Argentina. So each of them are distinctly different and really represent the place that they came from.
So. Well, I know the folks that work here at Reserve have vast knowledge of wine. You also have an example of some of the cheeses and the crackers that you can try along with it. A wonderful place to come and relax, to celebrate and kick back. Like I said, one of the hottest places in town, Reserve in downtown Grand Rapids. Check it out.
Wow.
Very nice, isn't it?
Beautiful. They did a spectacular job decorating that. The inside of that. I mean, you know, architecturally, that is just such a magnificent building, as Betsy was saying, having those huge window spaces, and then to really be able to take advantage of it.
I've admired that building for a long time because I love architecture and design, and it's so great to see that there's a beautiful use for it now. I love that the Cruvinet system actually allows you to buy wine by the glass, because I like to try different types of wine, and that way you're not stuck with a whole bottle of one thing, because in a lot of places, to get that great selection, there's only a small selection of wines you can get by the glass and a big selection of them that you can buy by the bottle. They also serve beer and liquor, not just wine. Reserve officially opens today at 4 p.m. They timed it perfectly with tomorrow's Art Prize kickoff. Of course, that's no coincidence.
Nope. Reserve, located on the corner of Monroe and Lyon in downtown Grand Rapids, the wine bar just north of the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. And you know, how nice to have for those upscale conventions that I know Experience Grand Rapids is really trying to attract here, to have that as just one more opportunity for those guests and those visitors to Grand Rapids to be able to participate.
And I'm sure they'll be taking advantage of that opportunity too. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Your all-access pass to everything West Michigan.